For more, we're joined by Mariam Wahba. She's a research analyst at the Foundation for Defence of Democracies. Welcome to the programme, Mariam. Good to see you as always. First of all, do you have any more information on this case of Dr. Salman, which has not got a lot of attention in the world media?
Absolutely. Good to be with you today, Laura. Look, there's going to be a trickle of information over the next few days and weeks as the United States government, particularly USCIRF, which is the United States Commission on Religious Freedom, begins to look at this case. I think, as you rightfully noted, there's the crux of this case falls on Egypt's blasphemy laws, which are really implemented across Egypt, but really most of the Muslim world has these blasphemy laws that work to target Christian and other minorities and restrict things like freedom of speech and freedom of religion, freedom to practice your religion out in public, as we've seen play out with this case.
How typical is this, Mariam, of the way Coptic Christians, an ancient community in Egypt, are treated?
That's right. Look, it comes all back to the blasphemy laws, which are really written to target Christian minorities in Egypt, and they do so quite effectively as the state intends. And I think the United States government hasn't shown interest in incentivizing Egypt to roll back these blasphemy laws with no real success. But as the president has duly noted in the last couple of weeks and months, that religious persecution is really on his radar. And I think this case is a good example of where he can intervene personally and request that Egypt begin to roll back on these blasphemy laws that target Christians. Another aspect here that I'll note for you is the pretrial detention laws on Egyptian courts. And it really allows the state to be able to hold people like Dr. Salman in pretrial detention as long as the state please, even before any charges are filed or any court hearing happens.
Yeah, President Trump has shown an interest, hasn't he, in the treatment of Christians in Nigeria. So potentially he might be looking at Egypt as well, a big recipient of US aid. Mariam Wahba, thank you so much.
Good to be with you.